So, this is our toy for the weekend. It's Hobie Tiger. Got a bit of work to do, pretty dusty. First is we need to give it a gurney, so we'll do a nice time lapse with making this nice and clean. We're ready to go. Boat is on the trailer, nice and clean. So we'll take it to the club and get it rigged up. The plan was to sail in the Brass Monkey Regatta in Torquay with my brother Aaron. We've never actually sailed together before, so yeah, it should be a bit of fun on the water with 23 boats entered at a local sailing club, Torquay, which is where we learned how to sail. So on the Saturday we did a long distance race up towards Ocean Grove. We didn't get very far, it was pretty light wind, but unfortunately we broke the GoPro mount, so we didn't get any footage from then. So this is us on day 2. Yeah, so you can see Aaron struggling to get on the boat. I may or may not have had the tiller extension in his way, but he eventually gets on and picks the other GoPro off in doing so. So we only have one camera angle for today.
Having a good start on port. Way to home.
So as you can hear there, there's a bit of confusion because the pin end of the line was too high, so it sort of forced everyone to start on port. So here's everyone starting on port. I think we have about 15 seconds to start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
There's a pretty gusty day in Torquay with northeasterlies, so we're in and out of the wire. But the first time Aaron going out here, you can hear the trapeze line correcting itself on the mast. So the course was a triangle and then a windward return, but we were the only boat with a spinnaker, so we're just getting a bit more runway to pull the spinnaker up here before we come down past everyone. You can see here all the Hobie 14s are in front of us because they started 3 minutes in front, and we found that the pipe hands that were there, they were faster than us upwind, so we seem to be overtaking a lot of boats on the downwinds. This is Aaron's first time using a spinnaker, so don't mind our amazing boat handling first time sailing together, but you know, we made it around the course. So you can see we're over a little reef here with a fair bit of swell rolling through, but the tides were pretty high this weekend, so we didn't have any breaking waves. Yeah, so our tacking was actually surprisingly right for not having sailed a Catamaran in 7 years, but you can see here Aaron getting a bit keen to put the spinnaker up when we're still a good 250 metres away from the top mark, but we love the enthusiasm. So the kite system for the Hobie Tiger is that up halyard is also connected to the down line. So you can see here that the sheet's wrapped around the down line, but a bit of flagging out sort of untwists itself, and we get off and going. So here we are coming to the finish. So the finish between the kinship, that ketch over there, and there's a little marker to the left. And we've got Georgia here on starboard. We're on port, have the inside line. Might have pushed the marker in a little bit far, but I guess we're going optimal rounding. Let me know if you think it's a foul or not. So between the two races, Aaron and I went for little sail. As you hear in a second, saw some dolphins and they followed us, so pretty cool footage. It's been a while since I've got up to trees on a cat, so as you can see, a little bit of a struggle, quite low, but we made it out without crapping. After got a little bit carried away with the dolphins, we may or may not have timed getting away from the start line, but came back here, thought we had a minute left, but that was the start gun. But this time we're starting all on starboard. So it's pretty crowded coming to this top mark, this is actually the reaching mark. So we decided to jibe out. There wasn't much wind into shore, so we jibed out. Don't mind our amazing boat handling here, but you can see the other two boats behind us zooming along in a nice gust, which we seem to fall out of and we don't get, but we managed to find some wind further out to sea. And here's us coming down through the bottom mark, now on starboard, smoking past all the Hobie 14s that started 3 minutes in front of us, and here we are for a nice mark rounding. Found that we had a much lower angle to the wind compared to all the other boats, so it meant we were sailing a lot more distance but probably a bit faster. So again we found some more wind further upshore, so we're smoking along upwind here and just deciding when we should tack to lay the mark. So here we are in the last downwind, going for a jibe to stay in the gust. You can see the boat accelerating a second with the wind, and if the crew would pull the kite on, we would have been smoking, but it's his first time I'll give him a break. Yeah, so overall it was a good weekend in Torquay, sailing the Tiger with Aaron. Just special thanks to Chris for lending us the boat. And yeah, we got a race win in the second race, the first race today, so we're pretty happy with that. So yeah, thanks for watching.